risk as he'll ever be.
Alright guys, you're gonna love this recipe.
We back? Are you calling a podcast test too?
No.
Oh, that's podcast. There's a podcast test on there.
Okay, I think we're back. Are we back? Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, you guys. We are trying to fix the kinks in.
We're learning.
I think the Wi-Fi, we were still connected to Spark House.
Oh, really?
So I think I just switched it back over. So, anyways, we need to figure out where we ended the last one.
It was before we got to any of the ESPN stuff, so that's fine.
34 years apart by 2 days.
Wow, that ended a while ago.
17th of October on
We talked for a long time.
Oh, that's awkward.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, you guys. We told a whole story that you guys missed out on.
It wasn't that great. We'll tell it
okay.
another time.
Huh?
We can tell it another time.
Oh, we're gonna tell it
Well,
right
let's.
now.
Oh, but that was a morning story. Who do we have up?
Yes.
I want to hear from them. I don't care about.
I know, but this is the whole getting to know you.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Who do we have up? I want to hear from them. I don't care about.
Okay.
Okay, so we are up.
We're back up, you guys. I don't know why it cut out. But basically, where we ended off.
Well, let's see who's up there. They came back.
Why won't you respond to me? Just because we don't like you.
So
No, I just saw it. I'm doing good. Is it LAN? LAN Mark III.
Yep, landmark 3. Okay, we're back.
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, you guys. We were talking about the Tony Hawk tour, actually. So, I was explaining that my dad was basically, he was a YouTube filmer. He was basically like Gunner for the mob, or Brandon for the mob.
Not like Gunner. Come on.
Okay.
Upgrade.
You know, a little bit fatter than Gunner, but for the mob.
No, that's not.
But he did it for the Tony Hawk tour. So the Tony Hawk tour, it was called the Tony Hawk
Gigantic
Skate Park Tour.
Gigantic
And
skate park tour.
it was put on by ESPN. My dad's been working for ESPN for, I don't even know how long. How long have you been with them?
Almost 28 years.
28 years, and he was put on this tour with Tony Hawk, all the biggest people of the time in extreme sports. And you guys missed it. I think we had a whole debate on why they were called extreme sports.
Well, it's not Lan, it's Ian.
It's Ian?
Yeah. Sorry,
That's an
Ian.
I?
Yeah. I blew it up, so now it's bigger. Tyler Olson's with us, Rocket's with us, and PJ's with us.
Anyways, we were talking about that, so I'll let you go into
So what
kind
we
of what
did-
the whole thing was.
Yeah, so it was really cool because it was, at the time, see, it's such a different world now because back then you would wait to watch something until it came on TV. And so it wasn't just always on YouTube, ever present. And so we would go, we got this Rockstar bus. We spent tons of money to cart like 15 athletes throughout the country. 2 weeks.
Who all was on the tour?
Tony Hawk, Bam Margera, Bob Burnquist, Dave Mira, Bucky Lasik, Bucky Lasik,
LASIK? I thought it was
LASIK.
LASIK.
Bucky Lasik, it could be either one. All names that are like now legends.
Shaun White.
Shaun White. He was 14.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And so we just would go and we would we'd just dump in on a skate park unannounced, and it would just blow the kids' minds that there's like all of the superstars were
It's so
at their
crazy.
skate park. Yeah. Tyler wants to know if we're from Utah. We're not
No.
from Utah. We're in Southern California,
Yeah,
but we have a lot of family up in Utah. That's why we go up there a lot.
ton. So basically, you were on the
PJ just threw out a sheesh.
you were on the tour for 3 summers.
3 summers, 2 weeks each summer.
You know, while you were on that, I forgot what you looked like.
You did.
Yeah, that's how young I was.
Why?
I don't know. I just would.
You were little.
It'd get to the point where I forgot what you looked like, and I'd have to go and look at a photo.
Oh,
There was
really?
a photo upstairs in the living room that I would go and look at because I was like, I don't even remember what he looks like. How
That's
depressing is that?
Tyler's from Utah. Where are you from, Tyler? Whereabouts? We have a lot of family up in Provo.
Oh, there's double audio.
How can you tell?
Because I forgot to turn off the.
Oh, we're fixing the double audio issue. Rocket wants to know what your favorite food is.
It shouldn't be double audio.
Who said double? Oh, there's double from Isaac. Is it still coming through double? Oh, Spanish pork. Okay.
It's probably just
You're-
a little
you're a
echoey
Provo
because we have
guy.
2 separate mics.
Do you know the gallons up there, Tyler? That's
Where?
Spanish Fork is where he's from, but Provo. You put / Provo. How old are you, Tyler? So, oh, there's still double audio.
It's like a little echoey because of the 2 mics.
Is it because they're too close to each other?
Maybe.
I'll move mine back here.
Ooh.
Well, that's a good one. NRG fan wants to know, would you rather speak Spanish or French?
Probably Spanish.
Yeah, 100% Spanish.
I feel like Spanish is just more useful.
Yeah,
for us.
because I like Mexican food and I like going to Mexico. France is, yeah. Bear Gaming is saying upgrade your audio. We just bought these.
You guys,
Help us out.
I apologize, okay? We need to get directionals because I guess it's picking up if I'm talking and it's picking up here.
Okay.
They're both picking up.
I'll just talk
So we'll
quiet.
just talk like this.
Well, that's why. I mean, I wonder if
Maybe
we just bring them closer.
Maybe we
and
could just talk quiet and then into our own.
Okay. But audio aside, we really want to answer questions from you guys. What do you guys have on your mind? Do you have any issues? Where has your favorite vacation trip been? Costa Rica, I would say, because Drage was on his mission and he wasn't there.
That's kind of rude. I would
So
say
we make it sound
probably
like it's even better.
my
Borneo was mine.
favorite. I don't even know. Either Africa. I went to Kenya and with like a group of we all went and like just like went to a bunch of different like schools and stuff and helped a bunch of kids out there.
Now they're saying it's super quiet. Are we getting too quiet now?
I mean, it's only one person, so we'll just
That's okay. No, that's a different guy. YTT man.
maybe turn up the volume on your computer.
Where'd you go on your mission?
I went to
Thinking
Tacoma,
about going
Washington.
on one.
Tacoma, Washington. But my favorite trips have to either be the Texas one that we did like a couple months ago. That's like
Oh, Parkerside. Yeah.
really cool. And then Abu Dhabi was awesome because we were there
Oh.
for Special Olympics. And
So
Special
cool.
Olympics is like a whole different side of just like fun to like be a part of.
Oh yeah, it's what's so cool is the relationships that the parents have with kids because they're constantly together, and
Yeah.
so they end up being some of the best mannered kids you can ever find.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's fun to just like to talk to people with intellectual disabilities just because everyone looks at someone like that so different. And we were working for ESPN out there, and so you kind of just have to, because I'm not going to say that I don't look at someone that has an intellectual disability different. I feel like everyone that is in any situation or any scenario, when you walk past someone that is different from you, You're going to look at them a little bit different, and you're just going to – it's just the fear of the unknown. But when you're put in that situation where we're
immersed,
we're just like you kind of throw out that whole like, oh, I don't know if I should talk to him. Am I allowed to talk to him? Can they understand me? Can they like once that's all thrown out the door and you're like, this is who you're interviewing. You're gonna talk to him no matter what, and you're gonna get to know him, and they're being put in this situation, and they know what's going on. Like they're
way more aware.
They're way more intelligent than most humans. It's crazy.
They really
like
are.
You don't understand it until you talk to someone that has an intellectual disability, and then you realize that they're one of the coolest people, and they really understand everything that's going on a whole different level. I think it goes for anyone that has any sort of learning disability. I have dyslexia, and so I was always figuring out the way to get out of reading.
And Barry Owens just said that he got bullied for having ADHD.
Yeah,
and autism, but he didn't let it get him down. And that says so much.
Yeah,
like that's Barry. It's a lot of people let the bully win, and you didn't. You don't let them affect you.
Yeah.
Usually, the bully has got something going on. That's probably.
And that's what you find out with most bullies. Like when I was younger, I would get bullied. And like
I was always the bully.
I mean, I never really got bullied that bad, but in my mind, I thought it was bad at the time. But I found out that the people that were bullying me came to the school because they got bullied at their old school, and so they were just realizing
getting ahead of it.
If I'm the bully now, I won't get bullied. We always joke about if you don't want to get bullied, be the bully. Probably not the smartest way to live, but
that's something I told you when you were little, just so you wouldn't just like Barry. I mean, he stood up to it and he didn't let
the faster you stand up to that, cool. In the end, it really does help. Like I was always, I guess nowadays people look at you as a snitch or whatever, but I was always the kid that was, oh, you just got bullied by this person? Here, I'll go talk to the principal.
Well, in Barry Gaming, he said, I get bullied for me doing what's right.
Yep.
And that is so true.
100% of the time that's what happens.
But you know what's funny? You'll see this. It'll all switch. You'll be 25, and that bully is going to have some issues. And he's not going to be that guy anymore.
Or you'll be 19 doing social media, and someone will try to bully you on your social media platform.
Oh, yeah.
You'll post it on your story as a joke because this is what happened to me. Someone was like, you're a fat piece of crap. You should die. You should do this. Like, this is all horrible. You suck at this, this, and this. And I literally never responded to those comments because I'm like, why even take my time out of the day to respond to someone like that? But I responded, and I was just like, does this make you happy? And their response back was, yeah, actually it does. I was like, perfect. That's all I'm trying to do is make you happy. My goal is to make everyone that watches me happy, whether it's because they can laugh at me or laugh with me.
Yeah, but what did the bully say?
And the bully said, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. Like, I was joking. Like, you're actually really cool. And so I posted that whole conversation. I blocked out his social media because I didn't want anyone to go bully him over it. But I posted it on my story, and the one kid that bullied me when I was younger commented back to that story and was like, man, that's effed up, like, that he would do that to you. So, in a sense, there's probably a possibility that the bully doesn't even realize they're bullying you.
That could be.
And, like, they don't think that it's necessarily bullying. Maybe they think it's joking. Maybe at their house, that's how they have fun with their parents. Because Gunnar and his family are super, super tough on each other. Which, same with my family. We're all just tough on each other. But Gunnar, growing up, he talks to me and would tell me he was the bully. But I feel like it all comes down to how you are with your family. If we joke around and we call each other fat and we aren't going to amount to anything and it's just a joke, if you go and do that to someone at school, it comes off as bullying, even though you might be joking about it.
And surfing, see, that's just surf NTCHR. Said sometimes bullying is just peer pressure.
Yeah,
and it's true.
And it sometimes makes you look
good in front
of your friends.
And here's a good example. Like, we used to bully Parker Seidel, and he's on here. And he's asking just dumb questions.
Yeah, just really dumb questions.
Ketchup on eggs is his question.
Oh my gosh, Parker.
Nope. How about no eggs? And then what was who's your favorite athlete?
Parker. I said.
Parker, you'll be our favorite athlete if that'll make you happy.
You guys, Parker was in the water slide video. I don't know what other videos I've done with Parker, but Parker's a good kid.
So Rocket said, I've been bullied online a lot for being me. And I keep on looking at people that don't and have congratulating me on keep on going. Yeah, no, you got to keep going. That's what's so good.
100%.
Well, PJ said ketchup mixed with barbecue sauce on eggs.
Oh, that actually does. See,
That
PJ's smart.
Now you just stepped it up a little bit. No, but that's the deal with bullying. I mean, you give the power to the bully if you react, I feel. And so a lot of times narcissists, their whole point for living, a narcissist is somebody who is totally focused on themselves and nobody else, and they don't share, they don't, do anything. A narcissist has to have that reaction from you. It can be negative or positive, but that's what fuels their fire.
Yeah. But how did we even get on this topic?
I don't know. We just.
I guess Special Olympics is what we were talking about, and just like how really any intellectual disability or that's what I was talking about. I was talking about how ADHD and dyslexia, like, it makes you think a different way. I was always trying to figure out how to get out of reading, so I would.
He's got a photographic memory.
Well, yeah. What came of it is my photographic memory, and also like just like the drive to finish stuff. Like, and if I can't spell something, I'm thinking of a different word I can spell. It's funny if you ever were sitting next to me with a text chain before, I guess, like voice to text comes out, or when I'm in a quiet area and I have to text something, and I'm texting, today was a wonderful day, and I'm like, how the fetch do you spell wonderful? I'll just be like, today was a good day. Like, I'll change. Like, there's so many times that I'll change.
Just learn how to spell wonderful. I'm just saying.
See, this is what I deal with.
Hey, the Free Flyers on here, and he says he's the guy that we sent that edit to.
Oh, awesome.
And where are you from, Free Flyer? I think Croatia, I want to say. Okay, Bear Gaming says the main reason we get bullied is because we do not do anything about it, or they're just jealous for us doing something good in life. I think you're dead on.
Or they themselves are struggling with something, and they see that you're good at that thing, and so they don't want to give you the satisfaction of being better than them.
Yep. Hey, if you befriend a bully, I think you find a whole new human being, because I think they're just lonely and sad. It's kind of stinks, but I think
yes, but at the same time, like, us saying that is technically bullying the bully. So like,
he's got to stop somewhere.
Yeah,
though.
Where's the
you know what else needs to stop somewhere is Parker Seidel.
Is he commenting again?
Yeah, pancakes or waffles.
You're lying.
No, that's what he's saying.
What was your very first job? Is the next one he said.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone comment what you've been bullied for, and if you have bullied people, what you have bullied them for. You don't have to say that you bully them. Just comment down. I want to see the topics, and then I want to see if they really are topics that matter. If it's something that
Nima's kind of asking you. It's Niamh. I want to say Nima.
Nima.
He said, "What made you come up with doing this podcast?"
I've always wanted to be a talk show host. I've always loved Ellen DeGeneres, and I've always been the person that is like wanted to give back. And everyone, I don't know. I guess my all-time goal was to be a billionaire so that I can
still your goal
give back. Well, yeah, but
because I'm planning on stopping working here.
But be a billionaire so that I can have enough money to give to people, because I do that right now and I probably shouldn't. Like, I'll make $3,000 and give $2,000 away to someone else just because I enjoy that and it's fun. And so I always have loved podcasts because, well, I've always loved talk shows, and the main goal is to become the talk show host and be able to have people on and be able to get and understand people's stories and be able to give back to people, because I just think that's so much fun. And
Well, and that's what Rocket's asking. What did you see yourself becoming in life when you were younger?
Oh, owning real estate. I wanted to own storage facilities.
Valkyrie says, Drage, you're going to be a billionaire. Never give up.
I appreciate that.
That is totally.
Yeah, you guys, my one saying in life was, I'm not going to do what I love. I'm just going to make money and then I'll love it. I always said that. I was always like,
Well,
do what you love and the money will come. I was always like, that's the stupidest saying I've ever heard.
Why?
That's just always what I
What's the
said.
difference between that?
Let me finish. That's always what I said.
saying. Do what you
No,
love and the
that's
money will
not your
come. That's
saying.
mine.
That's fetching everyone's
But
saying.
I mean, that's my motto.
That-
I tell you that all the time.
I know, but I've always said
And then
that's
you changed it to something garbled up.
No,
Whatever.
anyways, I've always thought that was the dumbest thing ever until I did social media and I posted and I started posting and I started liking it and I started seeing money come in. You guys, I do not make a ton on social media whatsoever. I make enough to pay off my car. If I'm being completely transparent with you guys, I make enough to pay my car and that's about it. That's my main thing right now. My goal is to be able to pay off my car for the long term within 5 years, to be able to give it to my wife so that when I am first married, I have one car that's completely paid off and it doesn't take gas and it's got good miles, it's got everything. Like that's
And he thinks he's going to get married. That's,
okay. But that's the whole goal with that car. So it might look that I have a ton of money because I have a Tesla and like I have it wrapped, which is a $5,000 wrap.
Wait, this
But
is important.
all that stuff.
Hold on. Keep your thought.
Did Parker say something?
Rock the game.
Okay.
Says hi, Drage's dad.
Oh.
Okay.
Hi.
Moving on.
But
no, not you. Not to me.
I know, I was saying hi to
Today.
you. But anyways, you guys, a lot of the things that you see on social media are either faked because we have to post stuff to get people to click on it.
When you say it's fake, everything you watch on TV, normal TV, is fake.
100%. Everything
So it's
on
acting.
everything is acting.
So it's as long as
But
it's entertaining.
at the same time, it's supposed to be entertaining. So like
That
my
works.
next video that's coming out, I'm not even going to title it fake because I don't really like the fake titles as much anymore. The whole last to leave wins $10,000. All those are fake. All the ones I know, except for the only one I know that has been real is Tanner Fox did last to leave pool wins $5,000 and he actually gave his friends $5,000 because he wanted to see. He ended up making a ton of money off that video and it was one of his biggest videos of all time. So the risk versus reward with the bigger influencers, yes, Mr. Beast probably gives away a lot of stuff. And like all those bigger, I don't know what to say about them. But like me giving away $10,000, no, I would never do that. I don't have $10,000 to give away. But me getting my car wrapped, I was able to get that wrapped for free because the wrap company was willing to work with me based off my following. That's what's nice about social media. If you work hard enough on it, you can end up getting a ton of stuff for free for promotion, which is super cool because it's a win-win on both parties. You're winning because you get something you have always wanted that you wouldn't pay for, and you're also promoting someone. But yeah, basically, my whole goal was to be a billionaire. The whole money will come, do what you love stuff. I was like, that's dumb. I'm just gonna go do something. Can I fetch and finish?
But
Stop
it's
giving
not
me that look.
dumb. Don't
Okay,
call it
I'm
dumb.
saying that's what I thought. Okay, let me finish.
I got it.
Goodness gracious. And then I'm gonna kick you off the podcast.
Well, you're boring. Now.
First
you
thing.
just get talking so much.
Okay.
So
Finish.
what's the point?
You go. No, I'm not saying
Do
it.
what you love and the money will come.
I'm not saying the
Oh,
part.
wow. Parker Seidel.
I'm not saying the
What
part.
what advice would you give someone who wants to do what they love but fears it won't work out and won't pay good enough?
Fetch and quit.
The bottom line is if you're doing what you love,
Can I finish?
Go
It's
ahead.
pissing me off.
there you go.
You guys, I never lived by that, but then I started up social media and I made $1 on it. I was like, I can make money on this? Like, if I can make $5 and I'm going and having fun every single day, why not keep doing it? Like, if I have a place to stay, which I'm also in a lucky situation. My dad has helped me out enough to be able to have a place to live. Both my
Taking
parents
care of 'em for
also
22
really
years.
are into, they understand social media. My dad understands it because it's taking over his business. So I'm in that good situation. But if you put enough effort into something, you'll succeed at it. There's no way you can't. And I took social media and I was like, I gave myself a deadline. I said, if I don't have 100,000 followers by the end of this summer, I'm going to college and I'm going to do that whole route, learn how to do mobile home park storage facilities and get into that because that's what I wanted to do because I know there's a ton of money in that. And then after that, after I made my money, I was going to go into talk show, podcast, that type of thing just because that's what I wanted to do. But I hit that 100,000 subs in literally 3 months and I was like, okay, why not just go for it? Now I make, you guys, last month I made $500 on YouTube. Absolutely horrible. My videos have been doing trash. $500 on YouTube. I had a couple brand deals come in which pay me $500 to $800 a brand deal. My car payment's $600 a month. Luckily, I have no place. I have no rent right now, but that's what I was down to. And I'm like, if I can make $500 a month, yes, that's horrible. But if I'm doing what I love and I don't have to worry about rent right now, I might as well take these next 3 years, which I would take at school, and try to make the dream come true.
Okay, Valkyrie says, Drage's dad, what did you think Drage would be when he becomes a man? You know what? My whole deal was making sure he was happy and going back to the do what you love. So it didn't really mean...
Yeah, that's how I changed my thing to do what you love, never give up. Because you got to do what you love.
But never give up on it.
Yeah,
the
because
consistency.
if you give up, then... I
know
screw
Drake's going to
yourself.
be successful in whatever he does. He's 10 times further ahead of me when I was his age. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I worked at a TV station, but I mean... One
thing to that,
Yeah.
10 times ahead. You guys, surround yourself with people that are better than you.
Yeah.
Surround
Don't
yourself
have
with people that are
cancers
better
in
than
your
you.
life.
That sounded bad. Cancers as in the
No,
people that
suck. I mean, they're leeches.
Yeah,
They're,
leeches. And
no,
like,
it's more of a cancer from the standpoint of...
well, yeah, that's what it's called. But
they're
cancer
negative
also
all the time,
cancer
or-
also sounds bad. Just
I know, okay.
But the cancer as in the what's it
Bear
called?
Gaming said you're the main
But-
reason that he started his channel.
I appreciate that.
Which
I
that's
appreciate
huge.
hearing that.
I
You
think
guys, I
that's really
really,
cool.
I feel so bad because I can't reply to DMs just because if I reply to one person, I got to reply to everyone. I'm fine with following people. Like I'm following as many people. If you meet me in person and you ask me if I can follow you, I'll follow you. Because that's where I started, and I was.
Well, and that's the whole point of this.
If you don't ask, you don't get, is what my dad taught
If
me.
you don't
and,
ASK, you don't GET.
Yeah, and so I was always the kid that was like there was one kid at the trampoline park who was just on me the whole time, and he would be like, "Hey, can you come do this with me? Can you come watch this? Can you want to film this? You want to do this?" And any other person on the face of this earth would think that is the most annoying thing ever. But 100% saw myself in him and how I'm the kid that if you give me an inch, I'm taking a mile, and I'm going to prove to you that that mile that I took was worth your time. And so...
But you do it respectfully.
100%. And this kid was, every 5 minutes was, I'm sorry, I can leave if this is bugging. I'm like, no, literally, you were doing
But
what...
he just wanted you to see his tricks, and he just wanted you
like,
to...
I'm nothing better than anyone else. Like, people think that just because people have followings on certain platforms that they're better than you. Like, you aren't whatsoever. But back to what you were saying about... what were you saying?
Yeah, you just rocked the world there, Mr.
I was just saying, like...
Somebody said, Trent, I can't believe Drage got you in front of the camera. That's Surf and NTCHR. So I don't know who that is. What's your real name? Let's see. Yo, Drage, you may think I'm copying Bear Gaming, but you're the reason that I started my gaming channel.
Ah, he's copying
Your
Bear
gaming.
Gaming.
Why are you copying Bear
Why you
Gaming?
gotta copy? No, you guys.
That's so
I
cool.
think that's 100%.
I think
That's
so
the
cool.
reason a ton of people start is based off people that they understand. I don't want to say that you guys are starting because I suck, but based off people that you think you could do the same as. That's why my channel, I think, blew up so well, is because I'm a fat guy that literally shouldn't be able to do a ton of the stuff I can do.
Yeah.
And so when you see me being able to do a backflip, even a backflip, you're like, if he can do it, I can do it. And so that's what I want my channel to be. I want my channel to be that channel that everyone's like, if he can do it, I can do it.
Yep.
I don't care if
There's no limitations.
You like-
None of us have limitations.
Not at all.
They're only limitations in your brain.
So, everyone that's inspired by this channel, I appreciate it.
And go out and
just
inspire somebody
keep-
else too. That's
yeah,
the best
inspire
part.
someone else and keep going. That's the number one reason people fail on social media is they stop. Tanner
Yeah,
Fox,
you
I was talking
just
to
gotta
him
be
and I was like, why are you so much successful than like
'Cause
people
he's
that
not good looking.
people that have been people that have been around
Just be
the same
honest.
amount of time? He's like, oh, because whenever they took breaks, I kept going. He's like, YouTubers take breaks. I took a break when I had my surgery. I justify that one a little bit just because I was dying.
Yeah, but you were being lazy
But
too.
at the same time, if I just kept going, then you don't know how far you'll get. So just keep posting. Just keep. If you want to become an engineer, just keep working on engineering stuff. Just keep your foot in the door at all times,
And
you're
get
gonna
with
succeed.
people that do what you want to do, and just shadow them. Anybody that wants to work with me, if they knock my door down hard enough, then they come and work for me. I've had what, 5
Yeah.
sub 16-year-old guys that they were so into it and they loved it that they wanted to do it.
Make it so that someone can't say no to you.
Yeah, that's the best one.
If they,
Wait, Parker had another question. Where's
if
his?
you keep hounding
wasn't that
someone,
bad.
they're gonna say yes. Based off either the fact that you're annoying as crap and they
Well,
don't
it
want
just
you to
shows
ask
care.
anymore,
It just shows you care.
and it also shows you care. But that's the one thing, and don't be afraid of the answer no. That's another
No,
huge thing.
never take a no.
If you're well, no, not just never take a no, but like if you're afraid of getting the answer no, you're not gonna ask.
Yeah, you won't even move
I
forward.
literally.
Oh, Parker wants to know how he can become as cool as us. I don't see it happening, Parker. Are you kidding me? And McPherson's the one that's
Who is?
McPherson.
Which one? Parker?
Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
He needs to do something else besides watching this and rotting his brain. Jeff, go to bed. It's way past your bedtime. He's an old one.
It's
Well, you
4.
should be at school.
It's summer.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's right.
What were we saying? Oh, yeah. So just back to like, don't take no as an answer, and also don't be afraid of no, because what's gonna hold you back more is being afraid of the fact that someone's gonna say no rather than them actually saying
You'll
no.
usually defeat yourself before anybody else will.
Yeah.
So don't let it happen. Just keep on.
There's only one time that I've ever, not one time that I've ever disrespected you, but one time that I ever
No, it's
like
daily. that you
one time that I
disrespect.
ever like honestly was like, I know that my dad's pissed right now, but I'm gonna for sure just do this because I know it's gonna benefit me in the long run. And that was when Cameron and Corey had just gotten back from Hawaii about 4 years ago now, 4.5 years ago, and they were at Tempest. And I knew they were going to be at Tempest that night, and I knew Cameron was going to be there, and that was going to be the night that I was going to go and ask him if he would film a video with me. I would bring my bounce house to his house, set it up, and we could film a cool video. We could fill it with Orbeez. We could do something cool. That was the night. And my dad has these, I call them dumb rules. He says they're what makes you a man or whatever. I left the garage open when I left.
Disrespectful.
Yeah. I left the garage open. The garage door that you can press a button and it shuts. It would have taken him half a second to press the button.
And it would take you half a second to press it too
Okay.
when you left.
Yes, but it
Disrespectful.
wasn't in my car, so I had to walk in. It would
Oh, so it took
It
you
would
longer.
have been longer.
Oh,
But
okay.
so my dad called me back. I was halfway down. Oh, not halfway. I was to the freeway.
Yeah.
to
so
go
close
down,
the garage
and-
door. All you had to do was do
No.
what you were supposed to do.
You didn't say close the garage door. You
Okay.
called me and you said, come back. You can't go because you didn't close the garage
Right.
door.
And I
And-
still stand by it.
So I went back, and he's like, "Yeah, you're not going tonight because you didn't close the garage door." And that's when I went, like, "Are you kidding me? This is
It's just
when I'm."
responsibility.
Yeah,
Being
but
responsible.
but what I was saying was I was pissed because
I know
you knew that it was an important
I
night
didn't-
for me
Didn't
because I was like, I want to meet this person. Didn't really even know Capron was famous or anything.
I didn't know anything.
But
about
I was like, I know I need to meet him. And you're like, no, you can't go. No, you can't go. We argued for about 30 minutes, and
well, then I realized he wanted it bad enough.
no, you didn't.
Okay.
You got to
Can
the
you make
point.
me the good guy?
No, you weren't the good guy in this.
All right.
And then you know when you parents get to that point where they're like, if you want to disrespect me, then disrespect me. Leave. That's where you got to.
That was my way of saying I see you really.
That was your way of saying I 100% fully like
You're such a
support you. No, my dad was like, fine, if you want to leave, leave, and I will never. At that point, you know, as a kid, you're like, I'm in trouble. I'm just gonna go up to my room and respect it. But that was the first time that I was like, okay, I'm leaving, and I just walked out the door. I turned off my phone so that he couldn't call me and make me feel bad about it, and I just left. And I drove an hour and a half south to the trampoline park.
Wait, did you shut the garage when you left?
I don't remember.
You did.
I did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I drove an hour and a half
So
south.
lesson learned.
I guess.
That worked out. You're boring me
And-
right now. Okay, so let's.
You always wreck the story right at the end.
Get to
At
it.
the end, you're like,
well, why is it so painful
and then
to get to?
I talked to Cameron for about 5 minutes, set up a video, and drove all the way home and went to bed.
The rest is history.
Yeah, and now
Now
look where
you're-
we're at.
Now you're making $500.
Now-
That's great.
Sorry.
Okay. Parker Seidel said, so actually I'm supposed to be working right now. How do I get the strength to click off this video? You're going to have to dig within.
Yeah.
And McPherson said, it's sad that this is part of my summer relaxing. Yeah. You guys got to get a hobby or something
Yeah.
for sure. Go talk to Gunner. Maybe he'll get that for you. So, there's Gunner. They're trying to get a hold of Gunner. Gunner. This is all Gunner now.
Who's Gunner?
You're Gunner. Hi, Drage.
Hi.
Keep up the great content, bud.
Appreciate it.
Landon, fire. Who's on fire?
Can you not see the bottom ones?
Rocket says he loves you guys, us guys.
Appreciate it.
He loves me.
You guys, everyone that's on here, if you want to share the stream and put it out to more people, that I would greatly appreciate. Why did a bus just drive past? A street bus, like a.
Oh no, that's they dropped something.
Oh.
Somebody else. I mean, we went for a whole hour here, and I got to get packed to go on my shoot.
Where are you going?
Up to Santa Barbara.
Okay, my dad's done. You guys,
Rocket said we're hilarious together.
appreciate it.
That's really
Or
nice.
you and Rocket, or me and you.
Rocket and I are hilarious together.
Oh, fetch.
Rocket,
Let's go.
you're hilarious. I'm having fun with you.
Okay, you guys, we are gonna be ending this stream.
Oh wait,
Well,
hey Drage, can I get some advice?
on what?
Yes.
On what? What's
No,
your
that's
question?
all it was.
Oh, that was a question. Yes.
Yeah, from Ti Goofy 5.
Oh, Goofy.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay, and CB, Drage, I've got a question.
What's the question?
So it's probably okay. Wait, Rock the Game says hi. Say hi to me before you go. Rock the Game. Oh, Rock the Games. We're gonna say hi to Rock the Games.
Rock the games.
Hi, Drage's dad. How are you doing today? Danielle. Oh, Danielle, I missed your other one. Danielle said that you inspired her to lose weight, but she said she's not doing the surgery because that's scary. She's already lost 15 pounds.
Dang, that is impressive.
You know what, Danielle? Stay consistent. That's
Yeah.
the biggest thing.
And-
I'm fat though, so I can't
And
really
the
tell you
biggest
I've done
thing,
it.
the biggest thing is
Drake
don't
has, though.
care. Like, care about your cheats, but don't
Yeah,
care them.
don't let them blow
Don't let
you
them
up.
blow you up, because that's my one problem. I've done every freaking diet under the face of the earth, and if I cheat once, I'm like, oh well, I already cheated, so I might as well just keep eating bad. And that is the one thing that I think like tears you down every single time. So
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let that. I mean, if
I mean, we're both fat people telling how to
it's so
lose
hard.
weight.
We can't
yeah.
give. We can't give
I mean,
weight loss.
I
Well,
know
you can.
we know how to do it. We just
Yeah.
we just never stick
Sadly,
to it.
you're down to the weight that you were when you needed to lose
Yeah, that is sad.
weight. You're now down to ready to lose weight.
Yeah,
Weight. Sucks being fat. Let's just say that.
it really does.
Chelsea Putnam says, Drage, you look great.
I appreciate that.
He
You
looks-
guys,
He looks okay.
it does suck. Like literally, I've lost 101 pounds.
I know. And
You take 101 pounds off anyone in the Funk Bros
well,
house.
think about you
that I
just
live
walking
with?
around. You're no longer carrying 2 50-pound bags of dog food.
Yeah, but like, I don't look that different. Like
No,
I do.
you don't.
I do look different.
Well, yeah.
I
If you look at,
if you look at a photo versus,
oh man,
but like I don't feel that different. Like I mean, kind of, but like I'm not like
Rockert said, "Weight
Still gotta lose a fetch
Weight
time.
don't matter. It's what's on the inside that matters."
Well,
But
yeah,
what's
but
on
if
the
you
inside,
can't get
it's
to the
fat.
inside.
That's the problem. I have passage of eating disorder, so it's a bit difficult. I'm still learning how to eat healthy, and it's really hard, Danielle, because
Eating disorders are 100% true.
they're real.
Like,
they're 100% real.
I'm definitely the person that's like, eating disorders not true, anxiety is not true. Like, I'm that type of person that's
But
like,
eating disorders are real.
I'm like, just get over it. But after like really thinking about it all, there's 100% eating disorders. There's 100% anxiety. It's like, but it's just how you can
and
build the mental toughness to get.
what we
through
always
it.
say is, don't give up what you want now for what you want most. What you want now is a Snickers bar. What you want most is be thin. So we say
Or
that,
be healthy.
We just don't.
We say it, and then we
just don't do it.
and then we forget about it after
Look
we
at all
eat
that
the
good
Snickers
advice,
bar.
but don't. We're not going to show you how to do it.
Yeah.
Because he had to have his stomach ripped out to do it. His face looks so cute now. I'm not trying to be mean prior. Oh, you mean he was gotcha. No, but he's a cute kid. Once he's
I'm sexy.
everybody's saying you look good.
Appreciate it. My favorite is gonna be when Casey says I look good, and then I'm like, "You lost your chance."
Rock the Game said I do too. You guys are this is what keeps us fat. So stop telling us we look good.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
not-
We should stop because everyone. We should. I wanted to make this like I wanted to talk about like just insecurities on this podcast.
Yeah,
Like,
we could
like-
we can do that. But what we really want to do is we want to get to the point where we can see you. Where we're going to have
yeah, I want to
you
put a screen
on-
up.
We want to put you guys on talking about what you want to talk about, so we don't have to just read stuff.
Or
Because-
if you're afraid to like have your face on the screen, like we'll have audio just like on the phone with you, and
Yeah,
talk
we can
that
just put
way.
your-
Or we can talk.
So
There's a bunch of different ways.
It's a working.
Yeah, this is
work
the
in
first
progress.
podcast. You guys, we want to make a schedule probably once a week, maybe twice a week,
Sure,
and
we'll see.
I want the podcast to be live podcast. We don't want. I like recording podcasts and then posting them, but I think it's way cooler to
I like the interaction with
have
you guys.
because podcasts in and of themselves are really just raw. Like you talk and you don't really put much editing into it, so why not just make it live? Live videos don't make a ton of money, so like it's not. I just want you guys to know transparently what I'm making, because that's the one thing that I always wanted to know with YouTubers is like, how much money are you making? Is it crazy? You guys, the only money that I make on live streams are any gifts, and then the money on YouTube videos, you only get paid good if you have an 8-minute video that gets a ton of views.
Yeah.
So we're just going to see how this goes, and not doing it for the money, doing it for fun and being able to, like, me and my dad literally talk about everything all the time, and we get pissed at each other, and it's funny, and we also are really good at making jokes together.
Well, because they're usually my jokes. Drage likes to repurpose all my jokes.
See, my dad
And
says
then
that, and then
if I walk into a room, he's already told all my jokes. That's not helpful.
see, work smart, not hard.
Okay, I'm gonna go work.
Okay, have fun.
Alrighty, that was fun.
You guys, sorry that the first podcast cut out. If you want to watch the first part of this, you can click on the video before. And also, let me know what time. I want to just like, here, let's, I don't know if I can do it on here. No, I can't because I'm not on my laptop. But I want to know your guys' like, I think, obviously during the summer.
McPherson's got advice for
Oh,
us.
yeah, what is his advice?
Jeff, just go teach your class. We'll leave the TV to us, okay?
But anyways, you guys, we are going to be doing once a week, twice a week maybe, podcasts. And for the summer, we're going to have it during the day, obviously. But then once everyone's back in school, we're going to do it more at nighttime so that people can watch. And yeah.
Yeah, I think that wraps this one up.
I guess
It's
it
going to
does.
get better.
Yeah, we're going to
This
fix
sucked.
the audio problems.
And Drage won't tell long, boring stories next time. They get really long.
I know, but I like
They're
explaining the
super-
whole thing because
I
when
know, but it's so
I'm
much.
watching someone else, I hate when they fetch and just start talking like
Well,
I know
that's 'cause
exactly
they
what's
expect
happening.
You, well, they expect you to be smarter.
Yeah, but they'll be talking about some
I know, but
story
your-
from their
your stories-
childhood and be like, "Oh yeah, remember when I
Yours
knocked
are
over that
too-
surfboard? That was crazy, and now I'm a man from it." See,
so
that's a whole different story, but no one knows it because we just said
so boring.
5 clips.
We'll make that a one.
You guys, also, this room that we're in right now is full of memorabilia from a ton of different stuff that he's done. Every podcast from now on, we're gonna put a piece of memorabilia on the table, and at the end of this at the end of the podcast, we're gonna explain what the memorabilia
The
is and
significance of it.
the story behind it, from Travis Pastrana's shoe to Mike Tyson's punching bag to what else do we have? We have the
A
U.S.
lot of
national
stuff.
team jerseys.
Tony's 900,
got-
one of his 900.
Yeah,
boards.
Tony Hawk's 900 board.
Not the 900, but
I mean,
his
it was the
first one
it was
in Europe
the
that he did.
900 board
But he did
for
it
a
in
second.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it was the 5th one he did.
Anyways,
Don't make
we
it
got a
more
bunch
than-
of cool stuff in here. We're gonna be telling you guys about that stuff and basically just having people on the podcast.
And send ideas. Somebody just asked if they can. Yeah, send video ideas. We love that.
Yeah.
I love video ideas. I love talking to you guys.
Well, it's fun to if you're in our area too. It's fun to
Yeah,
meet up.
maybe we have someone on. Like if
It'd be
they're
fun.
if they're
If
in
you're
the
in if you're
Orange
in Southern
County
Cal-
area, were we supposed to give that
That's fine.
specific? Foothill Ranch area? No,
Yeah.
probably not that specific.
That's fine.
Okay, you guys want to come and hang out? We'll put the address on the door out front. You guys, let me just go to the slide.
I'm gonna go
And
get one done.
we gotta end it out with every end of Drage's videos. Remember, do what you love, never give up. I will see you guys in the next podcast. Actually, I'll see you in the next video coming out Sunday. We did Last to Stop Walking on Legos, and it was with Capron and the G's. So you're gonna want to stay tuned for that. Remember, do what you love, never give up. I'll see you later. Peace.
What he said.
Yeah, you have to say it.
I don't have anything.
Say it.
I say do what you love and then you'll go.
Oh, fashion.